Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm so very glad you found my channel and are joining me in today's video. I hope I can inspire you, maybe you want to craft along. I selected some items I want to use. It's my personal journal, my patchwork journal I bought from Paper Daisy Journals, in which I'm working at the moment. Most pages have been filmed, so if you want to look back at some things I made in this journal, then you can check the playlist Craft with Me, and there will be the pages I already did. These are the pages I chose. And if you follow me, you know I did a guest design team project for Little Joys of Bujo. And I always like the guest projects I do to have something in my personal journal to remind me that I did that project for that designer. And if I do a guest project, I really like the kids I worked with, so I want to document that. I saw a video from Meredith from Cheremere Collective, but I will link it down below, and she decorated a vellum bag and made a pocket out of it. I'll link the video of her there because I'm going to do it a bit differently, but then you can check her out, check out that video. She makes amazing things, so it's always worthwhile. And I really liked that project, so I thought, that's what I'm going to do with this this kit. The only difference is I'm going to make my vellum bag I'm going to make it from the digitals, so I'm making my own bag. So I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to do that first. Put that to the side, and I have to trim this a bit. I saw it wasn't really straight, and let's see if I can. It's sticking out a bit. It's always difficult with folding to get it exactly right. And I don't know if that's enough. That was really just a little. If you're looking for a good trimmer, this is a trimmer I inherited from my father-in-law, and he had it maybe for 20 years, and I have it now for maybe 7 years, and it's with kind of a rotary blade. And I never had to sharpen it. It still works like a charm. It makes a bit of a noise, but that's the only thing. And I like it so much better than all the other trimmers I had a lot with the normal blades that you have to replace. So, and I don't think it, because my sister bought one a couple of years ago like this. And they're not that expensive at all. It doesn't really makes much different with the trimmers that you have to change the blades with. So just a tip, you don't have to do that. But I wish I had known that in the beginning. Then I would never have bought a normal trimmer. So to say. And the way I did this, because this was a journal kit for a tall journal. So this is one page, and I selected just random two. They were not attached like this. So this was on one side and this was on one side of the page. And in Word, I sized it down to what I wanted, and then put them together in the Word document. So I just had to fold it over, and this was next to this was this page, and I left a bit more, so I had my closing hinge for the pocket. I always print double-sided pockets, because if you look inside a bit, it will not be much in this particular case. It will be, because I have to, I want the bag shape. So this has to be a little less. Yeah, almost forgot. So maybe I can, yeah, you know me, I'm not really someone who wings it with measuring, so I'm going to put a mark here. So this is inches. So I'm going to put a line here and make my with the serrated, yeah, like a serrated edge, like a vellum bag mostly has. So I'm going about the middle of the line. And of course, if you make your own bag, you don't need this. Just if you like it. I'm going to cut into here, then I know a bit better where I have to be. I jumped right into the video. I'm sorry. I hope you're all well. Oh, that's difficult now to get that final. It's maybe not very much, but I'll see. And here I want the top of the bag also with this. It makes it just a bit more cute. And then the bags are always with a little angle, and this I am winging. Let's see if I can, how the way that looks. Yes, and now I have to trim this little piece off. Yeah. Hopefully that's correct. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, you're not really seeing it, but there will be a tag in here, so I didn't want to cut into the flower, because I think it might be nicer if this was a bit larger, but that's not a major problem. Now I want to ink it a bit. All the images I'm using, they're pretty much inked up already. But this, yeah, of course I couldn't do on forehand. Well, last week we had such beautiful weather here, but this week, and I think the last days of last week, there's a lot of rain, so that's not so nice. The ground and the grass and the flowers, they need it. The grass is really growing. If it continues like this, I have to mow the lawn twice a week. You can see a bit of the pencil line, but when it's glued shut, and yeah, I can erase it, but you can hardly see it. So put some glue on the edge. And then we're going to make our own pocket. Any bag will do, of course, but because I really wanted to use the the kit. That's why I chose this. So the bottom will be closed also, because then we truly have a pocket. Yeah. Now I can ink up this. Like that. And yeah, like Meredith said in her video, it's also a nice project as a happy mail. You can really stuff it, but that's not really what I'm going to do, because my journals always get very bulky, so that's not a real good option for this. But yeah, it's always nice. Maybe you're gifting someone something and you can add this. So we're going to fold this over. Let's see, I thought of putting this on here. Yeah, I have to trim it a bit. And do I want something there? I think what I really like, let's see my packaging. If I have a piece that's wide enough already and crinkle or something, lots of pieces. Yep. Yeah, I can glue it like this and then flip it over a bit, and I can always stir it a bit more. Let's see, just a bit. Yeah, I think the wrong scissors. Cut it so I don't have too much excess. And I think I'll glue it first. Yeah, I'm just going to put the glue here, and then it's easy enough to, crinkling it, and then I can always adjust it the way I want. Oh, this I have to have. Is it? Oh yeah, one side is shiny, so I want the matte side to be oh yeah, I thought I did it wrong, but I didn't. Now I can cut some of the excess here and put some more glue here. Oh, it's fine, I think. Yeah, I think it's fine. Cut the excess. I could have torn it, maybe that would be more beautiful, but okay. Ink it a bit, but that's, you don't have to ink, of course, it's just my my preference. So let's see how it looks. And how much is this? Maybe a bit less. I like it when you see more of this. About 1.5, I think. Let's see if I'm not that crooked. Like we always say, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I know myself, and I like it when it's pretty much perfect. Crease it well. And now I can fold it over. Get all, oh, everything's falling. Let's see, this one, I like it, but I also liked this as a bit of a border between the beige and the beige, and this I can trim. So I'm going to put, yeah, I can put the glue on here. My glue stick, because I don't like the flowers, but I love this design from the kit, and I really love that design. It's a floating pocket, of course, because otherwise there will be stuff on the back also. But you can always decide. I was looking for the word. You can always decide not to do that, and is it wide enough? Yeah. Always decide to glue it down. So if this was a vellum bag or just a craft bag, you just decorate this side. You don't have to decorate this, and that has no value at all to flip it over. And then you can glue it down, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to attach it, because I knew it was a floating pocket, and yet in my mind I was positioning it on my page as if I was gluing it down. Let's ink this. Yeah. Because I was thinking, oh, that's nice, you can see the writing and the lace, but yeah, maybe I can paper clip it, or I don't know yet how I'm going to do that. But really like it. Yeah, on this page I really like it. So I'm going to put a little line of glue there, so if I flip the craft paper over, it will stay that way. It's just very small. Just flip it over like that. And now I can adjust it a bit, fold it a bit up again, just a bit more crinkly. Yes, beautiful. And maybe a bit of lace or something there. And I want to use this, so I have a really thin line for my pocket. You can always make a gusset if you want your pocket wider, just with a little strip of paper, and then you have the maximum width of your paper as the pocket. But I'm going to do it like this, or you can sew round it on 3 sides. It's also an option. Really beautiful. And because it's a bit thicker than copy paper, I print on 100 GSM. It's a very sturdy bag. I'm going to clip this for the moment, and we'll continue with some other things, so I really know the pockets okay. And then I think I'll do that later. I think I'll start with the flip, because it's a bit more work also. Let's put this to the side, and our pretty page so it's a bit visible. This will, I was thinking of putting that there, but that doesn't matter. Oh no, I had another thing for that. This is for that. Let's see how I thought I would do that. That I have to back, and this is for the flip also. I have to put something underneath here so I can see where my page starts and ends. I left this because then I have a bit more to glue my kind of hinge on, because I didn't want to lose too much of the image, because if I glued this, then this mark would be half gone, and that's something I don't really like. So I'm going to try to put a bit of glue on the white and attach my kind of hinge and go from there. Because normally you would hinge differently if you want to make a flip out. But I'm always stubborn to do something else. No, I'm not losing anything of the image. And this I'm going to worry about later, because I'm not pretty sure what I will be seeing. Yeah, I tore this and it's sticking out a bit, but I want to leave that. And it's backed with the pink, but I'm going to ink it a bit, so that will be fine. And now I have to decide how far do I have to glue. I think and my printer always prints a bit crooked. So I have to fold it like that. So let's see if I fold it so the white will be then you see the crookedness. Make that a bit wider, like that. So let's see how it looks. I'm experimenting, so sorry if you think what is she doing, and now you can fold this like that, and then you won't see anything because I already made a strip if I had to back that, but if I do it like this I don't have to, only does my image fit. I have to cut away just a bit. And I'll tell you why this is so big. Because I printed this in the beginning, I printed all the papers from the kit, but I wanted to use this image for a tag, and because it's meant to be a page, this is the width of a page, like this, the width of this and the width of this. It was exactly the width of the page, so I couldn't use it as for a journaling card. It's just a tiny bit, and where I'm going to cut it, I think here. That's better. I don't want to lose too much. Maybe a bit here. Yeah, so I couldn't use it as for as a picture of the journal card, but yeah, I didn't know if I was ever going to use such a big image in my other projects. I thought I'm going to use it in this one, so I use up my stash, because that's in a way what it is. Ah, here is my pink piece. Is it crooked now? It looks like crooked. Oh no. Just a bit of the pink is showing, that's fine. I'm thinking, do I want to cut out more? No. No, I'm going to do it like that. And now I have the decision to make. Do I want to glue it first? Because I'm going to put something here. I think lace and maybe some embossing here. Why does it seem like it's crooked? The glue on the image. I keep putting everything to the side and back. My table is not very small, but there are so many things on it to, yeah, I said that before, I have a lot of makeup yeah, containers or drawers where I keep labels and all kinds of things, because if I see them and have them all around me, I use them more. So that's why my table is pretty full, and it looks like I don't have enough room, but in a way I do. No, I can't move it anymore. Maybe I'll put some lace there. Yep. Let's see what, oh, I didn't take my lace, but I have pieces in my box. Now I want something more I can tear. Let's see. Ooh, it's sticking to my fingers. How I like it. If it tears and where it's going to tear. I also don't want to cover up too much. Why does it look so strange? I don't know the way I want this. This is the same. Ooh, fiddly. This, like that. And like this, if it's more rough. Yeah, a bit more like that. Cut that off. And here a bit of the strange things sticking out. Ooh, it's really warping from the glue stick. Where did I have it? Like that. Let's see if it tears. Not very good. Mostly, if you're going to tear, no, it's not going to tear the way you want. So I'm going to cut it, and then with my fingers I'm going to, with my nails, everything sticking to my fingers. Is this the, oh, shoot, it's the, I did it the wrong way. Yeah. Let's see if I can roughen it up a bit, and if it's okay. Otherwise I have to think again what I want. And which color of what I want down there. See, you can manipulate it a bit. Oh, I didn't cut that, it wasn't straight also. I'm going to cut that quickly, because that's why I said it from the trimmer. The trimmer I have downstairs when that I use sometimes to prepare things. It's a normal trimmer, and a lot of times it just cuts into the paper instead of really cutting it. And I want things straight or torn, but nothing, not something in between. So yeah, that's why I thought, oh, when I'm upstairs filming, I can cut it straight. So that's what I'm doing now. So that's the piece. Yeah, it's the right way. And maybe I can put something else on top of this. Maybe that's nice. It shines through the pink and the green. Let's see if I can try something. No, it doesn't add anything. Something I don't really like there. Let's see if I can tone it down maybe with something else. Let's see how this looks. I do like it better. That. Yeah, and I can always trim that. Let's see how far I have to put my glue. This I can cut off a bit more, and now I can put my glue until, yeah, now I can put it everywhere. That's left over. Put that back in its bag. A lot of mess already. Oh, I didn't ink it, but that doesn't really matter because it's I really had to think what I was doing. I just have to ink the top. This I can cut off. And hopefully not in the hinge. Like that. Put that to the side. This is also just a piece left over. Yeah, like that better. Yeah, I'm going to put some sticky. It doesn't really have to be completely stuck down the lace, so I'm just going to put some. It wants to come out like this on the edges. And just smear it so it doesn't really make it visible through the lace. I'm just letting it peek out everywhere and loose here. I think it will be okay with the hinge. And let's see what I want on the bottom, because I have more than enough space. This is just decorative, and then I can have all this writing space here and later in the pocket. So it's really warping. Let's see, I was thinking of something embossed. What do I like in color? A bit of the pinky like that. This is green and pink. No, don't like that. Or maybe a bit of the blue. Yeah, but it's not really blue. I thought it was a bit of a blue in the dress, but no. This is too light. Or maybe just a bit of white. I love the dots. Let's see. Sometimes you just have to start tearing and see how you like it. I don't want to cover up too much of her. I'm going to, this is watercolor paper, that's why there's that on the back. I once did a workshop with, I think it was watercolor, yeah, a bit mixed media kind of thing. It's okay when I do that in in a workshop, but if I do it at home, it's terrible, and I don't really want to do it at home, so yeah, maybe just very lightly to define it, but I don't want it really brown, like that. Oh, textile glue, that's not necessary. I don't, mostly I put something on top because I don't like those straight lines. So I always like it when there's something on top, and then it breaks it a bit. Let's see how it looks on the page. Put this underneath so I can see the page. Put some glue on the hinge. And almost 2 pages done, but I saw the video was already long again. It's so hard to get something done in a half an hour. Then you have to prepare almost everything, and yeah, it's not always possible to prepare everything until the little details. This is plastic, it doesn't matter, but because my journal is getting a bit bulky already, it's a bit harder to press. This is also a strip I just cut off one of the pages because I liked it, the script. I thought it went well with this. And now this is speaking out, that is speaking out. That's okay. Ah, this is glued underneath, so that's fine. Then it will stay that way. Okay. Roughen that a bit more. Yes, really like it. I'm thinking, no, I'm going to continue maybe here something of the sample stamps, but I'm going to continue with the, yeah, really like it. And you can see a bit of the pages underneath, so I'm not covering up all the pages Kylie did. And here the pockets, I think that is dry. I have selected these. This will be the tag, this will go in here, but I want to add something. It's still the glue, it works. I want to add something to it. Here I also wanted a date. Here is a date. There's Paris and the date, but it's not very visible. So I was thinking about something like this. Very old book page. Maybe tear it a bit more differently. Here maybe a bit more of a corner. Yep. And now we have the date and Paris. And I want to add a real stamp. I always like that, real stamps. It gives it so much more interest. I can put this on with glue stick. A bit off the side. And let's see that. Yeah, I still have some room to put it a bit rougher. That corner also. Yeah, really like that. And I got my stamp book out. Sorry guys, you can fast forward a bit, but it's getting a long video. But hey, let's see which color now. Maybe I could put a blue one to pick up on the blue, or a bit of the pink from this. Let's see. Don't use much pink. Pink purple, yeah. Yeah, the most pink ones I have, they're very bright, and that's something I don't really like. Oh, this is a very big one. And lately I discovered I have not many French postage stamps. So, very strange. Let's see if I can make it a bit more brown and maybe crinkle it a bit, because they're very neat. I do like the pink. Let's see if it's a very large one, but I do like it. Yeah, I have more room here. Let's see. Or the blue one. I do have blue ones. Let's see. I always like these, the very old, but a lot of Italian ones. I don't know why that is. It's always also nice. Yeah, I'm going for the blue one. Maybe the pink one will get there someday. Not at the moment. I don't know where it was, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, so that's that. Put this on here. It's already falling off. Just a bit of glue so they can stick up if they want. And there's a bit of stamping already on there, but I want a bit more. So I'm just going to add a bit more. And also, again, I don't have anything French, and I'm pretty bummed about that. There are all kinds of countries, but nothing French. Not these ones, I mean, the round ones. And I like the round ones, I don't know why. And this is a very small one I really like. I always stamp a couple of times on there, and then on there. Yeah, I think I'll leave that, and then I'm going to take this one. It's very large, but I only ink, upside down. I'm only going to ink just this piece with the hole in it, just a bit, and then a bit crooked, so it's not that much. Let's see. It's not much at all, like that. Just a bit. Yeah, it looks a bit upside down, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to clean that up later. Oh, it flew over my desk. Yeah. I didn't back it. Maybe I'll do it later, but it doesn't. it's not necessary for this video, so I can show you what I'm doing. It will be better backed because it's a bit more sturdy then. And I have this little piece of handmade paper. I embossed and inked it a bit for some extra interest, and I just want to put it in here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, maybe another small tag, but this is the way it was supposed to be, that you can really stuff this pocket with all kinds of things. I don't really have much small tags, no. And there were no images in the kit. I really wanted to use extra, so I'm going to leave it at this for this moment. And then this large tag. On the tall journal I use this fabric because it's the color of the umbrella. I really like that. It's a bit shiny, sheer, so I want to back it with this. And then back it with another paper because I want to write on it. But yeah, it can hold my journaling. And it doesn't have to be all straight, just, and this fabric also frays enormously. But it also doesn't really matter. That's a real crooked little corner, like that. And I thought to use packaging. Now I don't know if I have anything that's wide enough. Yeah, this is packaging, but I don't really like this. It's more a bit of a newsprint. Now I want, yeah, this. I have to have a bigger piece. Let's see. It doesn't have to be crinkled now because when I glue it on there, it won't stay crinkled, so that doesn't matter. Let's see. And now I'm thinking if I want the packaging to be a little border also. Yeah, I do. So I'm giving this a little border, and I'm going to tear it with my ruler. Like that. And some here. And then I can sandwich the fabric in between. Yeah, I can do that later. I can always roughen it up a bit. I'm going to put the glue on here. And I'm going to use fabric glue because that has to be sandwiched. This is the shiny side. Yep. Yeah, I can put some extra glue here. So that will have some extra stick, I hope. Not until the edges, of course. It really amazed me how sometimes glue stick can glue fabric. I didn't know. And I saw Roxy Creation. She uses a certain glue stick a lot. I never heard of it when she showed it. And in the Netherlands, there are two different kinds, and the one she doesn't really like is the only one that is available here. So I have to put this on first. Do I have it? This is the more shiny side. So like that. And now I can put my image on there and try to get it a bit in the middle of the brown paper. Yeah, really like that. It really has to go under some heavy books, and then I can crumble up that a bit and roughen this up. And now I can do my journaling on there. You can see the fraying already. It really frays. It's a bit crooked. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can always trim this a bit more. It's very hard to trim this thin fabric because it slides through the scissors and it goes everywhere. Yeah, it has to be really getting and the thing. Yeah, the pocket is very sturdy. It's larger now because I had all those layers. I don't know if I'm really down to the bottom. Yeah, I can't cut it any shorter. My intention was that she was just peeking out with her head, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's still okay. And then on the back, I'm going to take this out because it's really wet. And then on the back, and now I know what I forgot to pick. This is also from the kit, and you can see it's has a real beautiful edging. And I want to see if I have a scissors that can make such an edge. I do have some, but this is, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of using. So now I'm just going to cut it. Let's see that I'm continuing the design. Yeah. That's very nice, this edge. Let's ink it up a bit. And like I said, every image and paper is from the kit, Amour Paris. Really like that kit. I'm definitely going to use it more often. So yeah, very nice. I backed it. This is thin because I don't want to bulk up my my journal anymore. That's why I backed it. I can also write on it. I think this is very crooked. A bit. And the way, I had to cut it a bit narrower. Yeah. Sorry guys, we have to rectify that. A bit of this side and a bit of this side. Oh, that's a lot. I thought it would be the same by now, but it's still very wide. Let's see. Still not. Just a bit of here. Sorry for the noise. We're getting there. And both these images I just printed on copy paper and backed them with a cute background paper, and that's not from the kit. There are no backing papers in the kit, but I backed them both with a little beige dot. And you can of course back these with thicker paper, but the intention was, let's see, where's my blue paper? I'm going to put this over here, like that. Oh, I have to ink this side, of course. Yeah. Putting just a bit of glue here. And one side will go into the big pocket in the bag. I'm just going to put a bit of glue there. Blue paper. Not my fabric scissors. Cut the excess. Ink it up a bit. Like that. And now I don't want to cover too much of, let's see, I can always stir it a bit more. This is too much, but I don't want to have it sticking out more. So I think I'm going to position this a bit more down, that you see a bit more blue here. So again, I'm going to put the glue just very small. I didn't have more room. The digital was like that. It would have been nice if I had a little more empty space on the top. Let's position this in the middle. Cook it again. Yeah, like that. Ink this on the top. And now it will go in the bag and hang over. And now you can decide, oh, it's too long. Oh my God. Oh, it doesn't matter. You can put this on the outside, or I can put this on the outside. And now, because this fully opens, I can do journaling on there. And of course, if you want it to stay, you can put some glue here that this is stuck down, but then it would be more difficult to write in. So this will go in here, and this is sticking out. Oh yeah, I'm at the bottom because this is a bit longer. I thought I measured that. And if you want, that's something Meredith did. I don't have an image at the moment at hand, but she stuck a little image between that. But she used a lot more images and papers, and for me this is just showing the kit. Yeah, just showing off the beautiful kit images. Now you can see the little text there, and here is the image. I can do my writing on there. If I have a lot of writing, I can put something else in there, and maybe I can put a clip, a little paper clip. No, I don't mean a paper clip. A safety pin or a bow pin in there. So this will stay a bit better. I won't see it because I have this tag in here. Do I want some lace on there? it could be nice. Let's see what I have. Just a small one. Let's see. No, that's too large. I don't like that. One of these, the real smaller ones. Ah, yeah. I'm going to put it on in the middle, and then you can see the blue on both sides. Yeah, really like that. Little shears. Yeah. No, I have to take the art glitter glue. Where do I have to put it? About here. And again, it doesn't have to completely stuck down, just a bit. It wants to go in a circle. It really wants to go in a half circle. Yeah, I really like that. Oh, and I wanted, that's why, something sticky. And maybe I have to put something nice for a stamp or something. I have these. That's too big. And I don't like it with the blue. No, not liking it. But this is sticking out more than I anticipated. So maybe I have to put something there, but I have to think about what I want there. Because now it's a lot of brown, but it won't go in. Yeah, it is the back side. Yeah, it's a bit much. Hadn't thought of that, because this is a lot more than I thought. Oh, I do like it, with all the beautiful papers. Yeah, maybe I found something else. I don't like these. There was something. Oh yeah, I had this. No, now because I have that, I don't think. Maybe let me know in the comments. Would you put this there just a little bit, or is it too much? This is what's the English word? It's, yeah, this is crocheted and this is very delicate, so I'm doubting if I like that. Let me know. What would you do? Would you put this on there? Yes or no? And then this will go here. And I think I'll paper clip it. Those all clothes hangers. They don't have to be that large. Let's see. I don't think one will be enough, because the pockets is very heavy, although I really try to oh, that's pretty okay. Here it's more difficult because of what's here. Yeah. It will be fine, I think. So let's clean up a bit, so it's better to see what I made. A lot of mess. I will clean that up all later. So these are my next 2 pages. It really has to dry. Everything is very warpy. my flip out, really like that with the lace. Lots of journaling space. I have to write on the paper. It's something I don't really want to do, but yeah, or maybe I can stick it on here, I don't know. But this I really like. I got to use a lot of papers, and this is the pocket in beautiful paper in here. 2 items also from the kit, the large tag, and in here beautiful paper on the back, and the 2 images also from the kit, and lots of journaling space inside. And I can always flip it up, flip it over, but I like the image, so I'm going to put it like that. Yes, great idea. So please check out Meredith's video too, because she does it a bit differently, and you get some other ideas from that. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. It will help my channel to grow, and I wouldn't be happier if I could grow more, because I love making these videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!